that bragged about how much better the economy's getting. And I was trying to figure out who she was talking about. And then I read her last bill and I realized it's the bankers.
Congress has passed a bill to roll back an SEC guideline for businesses holding crypto. The rule, SAB 121, took effect in 2022 and requires companies holding crypto assets to report them both as a liability and as an asset.
Ripple solutions aren't just limited to payments. We're also providing crypto solutions for liquidity that ultimately propel the global financial system into the future where it belongs.
Let me show you some connections between Ripple, Visa, and XRP right now.
So you have to solve not just the technological problem, you have to solve the underlying who owns it, how do you transfer ownership, how do you risk management?
Has only just begun. We are such a young industry. The regulation hasn't caught up. The market space hasn't matured. The VCs haven't invested.
And in today's world, there's no value in the messaging network. There's no value in SWIFT. There's no value in Visa or in MasterCard or in the messaging systems.
Know what you hold?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army.
Some more Moon O'Clock news. Shout out to the latest up. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.55 trillion, up about 3.1% in the past 24. We got XRP in that number 7 spot, right around 52 cents, up about 0.1% in the past hour. Stellar XLM right around 10-11 cents. We got BTC 66,942, ETH right around 3,000. We got Flare Networks right around 0.028. Axelar at $1.03, XDC 0.0365. We got Songbird right around 009, Stronghold 0087. We got Zahao right around 14 cents, Evernote 26.5 cents. We got one from Watcher Guru to pop things off just in. U.S. Congressman Thomas Massie introduces bill to abolish the Federal Reserve. We got an update from John Deaton. Senator Warren claims the economy is doing well and for the big banks and special interest groups she represents. But for the working and the middle class families in Massachusetts who struggle to make ends meet, crippling inflation impacts them each day.
Hey everybody, it's John D. You know, I saw a post by Senator Warren that bragged about how much better the economy's getting. And I was trying to figure out who she was talking about. And then I read her last bill and I realized it's the bankers. She's become the #1 banking lobbyist in the United States of America, the same person who promised to go hold the bankers accountable. Go to johndeatonforsenate.com if you want to clean up Washington.
We got a couple from XRP drops. Congress passes bill repealing the SEC crypto custody rule. Also marks the first time Congress has passed a standalone crypto legislation. We're just getting started.
Congress has passed a bill to roll back an SEC guideline for businesses holding crypto. The rule, SAB 121, took effect in 2022 and requires companies holding crypto assets to report them both as a liability and as an asset. Some have argued SAB 121 creates confusing or restrictive accounting standards for companies wanting to deal in crypto. The SEC, meanwhile, argues those rules help fend off technological, legal, and regulatory risks that the agency says aren't present in safeguarding non-crypto assets. Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis, who's famously pro-crypto, said it was the first time Congress had passed standalone crypto legislation. She also called the passage of the bill a win for financial innovation and a rebuke of the way the Biden administration and Gary Gensler have persecuted crypto. Speaking of the president, it now heads to his desk, either to sign or veto.
Another one from XRP drops. Absolutely stunning new Ripple video. Ripple's mission is to build a breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders.
To build breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders. One thing that unites our customers is the need for a secure and dependable solution. And our customers truly do span the globe, from North America to LATAM to APAC and EMEA. It's absolutely critical for us to build a product that works for our customers, no matter where they're located and no matter what their business use case is.
Chemistry and great team spirit is what makes our relationships and our partnership work so well. By working with Ripple for the past nearly 3 years, our partners love the solutions and we are able to onboard quite a number of new customers. Since then, we have processed approximately $1.3 billion worth of transactions. That is a big milestone for both Ripple and Triangle. I think the numbers speak for itself.
We believe Ripple have the same values, the same focus, and will deliver
significant benefits to our partners and to their customers in terms of being able to access digital services real time and therefore drive economic value and benefit to the end customers.
The Ripple payment solution was implemented here since 19. It gave us a new process. We've increased and upgrade our process and give us a new technologies. And we know a new market about the cryptocurrencies that is a new process for us. And there was changing our mind and our view about the FX process for this. The Ripple payment solutions give us a new level and a new different word for work. This process was provided to us, enter in new corridors and new markets. We have more than 10 companies in the last years from here to new companies that I cannot work until now.
Since Ripple started our network, we've moved over $30 billion worth of volume in over 20 million transactions. But most importantly, last year alone, over 60% of our volume came from on-demand liquidity using the digital asset XRP. That is the future.
Lulu leverages on the Ripple payment solutions to speed up the adoption. Whenever we enter a new partnership, this has actually allowed us to grow the number of correspondents in the last few years, where we used to have a couple of numbers like 5 to 6 new partners coming in. It is actually going in 10s and 20s in the last few years, thanks to Ripple's infrastructure for that. Before Ripple payment solutions came in place, we had to depend on multiple liquidity partners across the globe. This used to be a challenge. We have the flexibility now of increasing the working capital or actually decreasing the working capital as per the need of the business. This has really made us stand out in terms of our competitors. We are confidently going back to the new partners and to the new customers to actually deliver the promise that we have, that is deliver payments across the globe in 15 seconds.
So it's not like we don't have money, but the money is parked in various accounts across the world. So here's where the Ripple liquidity solution or treasury solution comes in. It is just wonderful. It gives us that extra liquidity for us to accelerate our business and really not bother or worry about trying to move money across accounts. It's really helped us, especially in businesses like ISME business, almost double our growth. And that's something that I credit the treasury solutions for. When we look at the future and what we're trying to build together, I think Ripple is with us every step of the way.
Ripple solutions aren't just limited to payments. We're also providing crypto solutions for liquidity that ultimately propel the global financial system into the future where it belongs.
The best is still yet to come. All roads lead to the bridge. XRP. We got peer assist technology. Can't wait. Prepare for an eventful 3 days. Maybe some Alpha 2. Apex 2024. One for the books. Amsterdam, June 11th through the 13th, featuring Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz. We got Edo Farina. Visa is working secretly with Ripple's XRP to enable digital payments in CBDCs. Visa is one of the largest companies in the world by market capitalization and has multiple connections with Ripple to improve cross-border payments globally.
With Solana, and they're not going to use XRP. Let me show you some connections between Ripple, Visa, and XRP right now. So firstly, this comes straight from Ripple website. You can see that Ripple Labs and Earthport announced a global partnership. Earthport is a large enterprise. They operate in over 50 countries and they also work with cross-border payments. So then Visa proceeds to acquire Ripple partner Earthport for $250 million. As you can see, Visa and MasterCard, both of them were actually fighting over Earthport, but actually Visa has outbid MasterCard on this one. There we have another one. D-Money partners with Ripple to power faster and cheaper cross-border payments. D-Money, by the way, which is a leading fintech, also specialized in international payments. And boom, there you have D-Money pairs up with Visa to empower near real-time cross-border payments. Another one from Ripple's website in the section Customers, Novati uses Ripple's global payment solution to drive customer growth. leading digital payments company that enables businesses across 58 countries. That's actually huge. And there you have Novati, which I'm Italian and that's the way I say, launches new payments platform for purpose-issued Visa cards. All connected, guys. Now, as we know, in my opinion, they not providing the public with every information. You actually have to do your own research, connect the dots. If you want to believe they're only going to use Solana, that's okay, that's your opinion, but be aware there are non-disclosure agreements going on, and if you connect the dots, you can know that there are things going on behind the scenes with Ripple and Visa.
XRP, hidden in plain sight. Know what you hold? We got subject views, Congress expressing concern over tokenization of securities to Michael J. SHU, acting comptroller of currency. At least the conversation is ongoing.
Tokenization. I know you just had a symposium on that. I'm the ranking Democrat on digital currencies, and I'm just, I'm just concerned about. I have a question. Is it possible to tokenize any security?
So it depends on how that term is being used. Now here, I think we have to be very, very careful.
Which term? So tokenization or security?
No, tokenization.
Okay.
Some people are using that term very loosely, and I would caution against that. Because for tokenization to solve the underlying problem of settlement, it has to be fully aligned with the legal system. So you have to solve not just the technological problem, you have to solve the underlying who owns it, how do you transfer ownership, how do you risk management? And that is the right way to approach it. That's a symposium that we held, was to tackle all of those questions. There are folks out there talking about tokenization. We're only talking about the technology layer. And that's half of it.
Okay. My fear is that the tokenization issue, the technological part of it could upend, could turn the traditional security system upside down. Is that a legitimate fear?
So that is a possibility if it's not done correctly.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Chairman.
Chad Steinberger, stablecoin regulation in 2024 will change everything. Hurdles to adoption of the modern B2B payment methods. XRP drops just in status quo of the cryptocurrency industry. We're such a young industry, the regulation hasn't caught up, the market space hasn't matured, the VCs haven't invested where they could.
Has only just begun. We are such a young industry. The regulation hasn't caught up. The market space hasn't matured. The VCs haven't invested where they could. I'm just incredibly excited about where we're going to go.
We've only just begun. The best is still yet to come. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. Andrew X, BIS Innovation Summit. He mentioned that currently in the traditional banking system, there's no value being transferred on the actual networks. That is just the messaging between banks. Waited to get a hold of that. Odal?
Bank in your bank and between my bank and the central bank to conduct the settlement. Because your bank will only accept the incremental $100 of liabilities if it receives a matching asset at the central bank. So essentially, in today's paradigm, we're updating three separate balance sheets by messaging. So that's the predominant paradigm that we live in today, is the messaging paradigm. The dichotomy is that when blockchains were invented, it created a different mechanism for value transfer. Because the real difference between blockchains and the traditional financial system is that in the blockchains, the value is in the network. And in today's world, there's no value in the messaging network. There's no value in SWIFT. There's no value in Visa or in MasterCard or in the messaging systems. So when people talk about the potential of tokenization, what we're really investigating, and this is something I hope we can go into in more depth, is can we take aspects of that shared ledger tokenization thesis and use it to upgrade the world of balance sheets? Because do we want to get rid of the thousands of risk-taking balance sheets that power economic growth in the world today? I don't think so.
We got Danielle Dixon. Legislation on crypto is gaining momentum. The Senate voted to overturn the SEC's controversial SAB 121 crypto accounting rule with bipartisan support. Historic vote is coming next week for the FIT 21. As our CL and PO, Candace Kelly, shared yesterday with the Federal Reserve Government Bowman, we're hopeful about working alongside regulators like her who believe that legislation needs to address risk while still allowing innovation to flourish and are encouraged by the movement we're seeing. We got one from Polly. There's a reason why Velo released their digital gold white paper a couple weeks ago. They know their timing and they're part of the elites club. The untouchable Jed McCaleb's XLM wouldn't back them for no reason. Spot gold price is flying right now. Yes, I do hold gold as well. Not physical bullion, but on paper. Velo unveiling the future gold investment. We're thrilled to launch the digital gold white paper, a fusion of time-honored value blockchain innovation. Discover how PLG tokens revolutionize gold trading with Solana's blockchain for enhanced security and 24/7 trading. Dive into the white paper for insights on the direct gold ownership, real-time liquidity, and low transaction costs. A partnership with Pacific Bullion and Lightnet will ensure seamless conversion of the digital tokens into fiat, making gold investment flexible and futuristic. Stay tuned. Exciting partnership with another company boasting a gold trade volume of 5.5 billion, set to elevate our platform even further. Velo, the launch of the revolutionary digital gold white paper. We got one from Vivek. You work for it. They print it out of thin air. XRP fixes this. We got sentiment feed. The crowd sentiment has shifted towards Bitcoin after the surprise bounce above 66K Wednesday. Additionally, Chainlink is seeing its most bullish sentiment in over a year. FOMO staying low will help these rises continue. We got Mustache, altcoins, BTC. If you think the bull market is over, think again. Total cryptocurrency market cap bounced from the blue line. This was also the case in the previous cycles. This line was never broken. In a bull market, the biggest fun is yet to come. We got crypto's TA, beautiful total market cap inverse, head and shoulder breakout. Dark Defender, tons of billions of dollars have been printed since 2020 pandemic. They created inflation worldwide, but the Fed is expected to cut the interest rates in the upcoming period due to the latest inflation rate decrease in the US. ECB and other major central banks to follow. When the interest rate is low, people will use their money elsewhere. So within the abundance of dollars, what do you think is the best way to secure your assets? Yes, physical gold, silver, crypto, XRP. We all know the recession is approaching, but first we will see the bull runs in silver, gold, and crypto. When people start saying there won't be any crisis at the euphoria phase, the biggest financial collapse will occur. The climax, the turning point of the story, will bring generational wealth. And we got one from Indulgent S. Could XRP be a huge psyop? Been thinking Ripple is the obvious company for the future of cross-border payments and interoperability. But why would the so-called elites let average Joe invest into an asset that's going to be worth so much? It can't be that easy. GDLT says, who's buying XRP? No one except a very small group of people who have their eyes on the prize. I'd say mission accomplished for the elite, except they overlooked one group, the blue crew and the green giants. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They want you out. The longer they take, the higher we climb. On that XRP rich list, top 10% holder, 3,000 XRP. Top 3% holder, 20,000 XRP. Top 1% holder, 61,468 XRP. And the top 0.1% XRP holder, 417,521 XRP. Where will you fall? Where will you land on that XRP rich list? And let a friend know that the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes is still at hand, but the train's left the station. Tick tock, tick tock. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it up. Better pump my bags up, pump it up. XRP to the moon. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up, gotta pump my back.